CUDIS helps you track your health data and then make money off that data with a business model that integrates deeply into the Web2 health and wellbeing space. Now, this is one of the more interesting Web3 projects I've come across for a while. What's really cool is that CUDIS actually leverages the strengths of blockchain and NFTs to solve a problem that, well, everyone cares about, which is how do we live healthier and longer? And that is a huge multi-trillion-dollar market that CUDIS is tapping into. There's a lot to talk about, so let's dive in. Okay, so what's CUDIS? This is a pretty ambitious and noble Web3 health project. Think of it as an ecosystem of wearables, apps, data infrastructure, and partnerships that, number one, gets you health data to help you live healthier and longer. Number two, enables you to monetize that health data. And number three, helps businesses, entrepreneurs, builders use that health data to make better products and services. So, hey, in essence, everyone kind of wins. Here's how CUDIS works. The first part is about getting your health data and building some insights to improve your health. CUDIS has its own wearable ring that tracks your vital health metrics, from heart rate to sleep patterns. And this is 24/7. It integrates with more than 70 wearable brands as well. The idea is to build that 360-degree view of your health by leveraging all the innovation that's rapidly happening in the consumer wearable space for real-time health monitoring. All that data then goes into the CUDIS Super App, which is a central hub that integrates all of your health data and gives you AI-driven insights on your health and, hey, where things can be improved. So my Super App might tell me that after all the daily walking and jogging that I do, I'm still kind of fat. So hey, maybe it's time to go easier on the post-workout snacks.
Don't make me run! I'm full of chocolate!
The next part is the interesting part, especially for those coming from the move to earn space, which is the monetization of your health data. Now, for the past 15 years, every good company on earth across every industry, health, banking, telecommunications, entertainment, they've all been competing on analytics. Right? Their goal is to deliver the right services and products at the right time, at the right place. And this requires deep 360-degree data around their customers, you. In other words, your data is worth money. In fact, it's worth quite a bit of money. Big companies like Facebook and Google, hey, they're easy to pick on. They've been monetizing your data for years, quite frankly, without you being able to do much about it if you want to continue using their services. And they do this by, for instance, selling your data to advertisers, and guess where the profits go? That's right, not me, not you, not the user. It goes to them, Facebook and Google. The power really is in the hands of these large centralized companies and platforms. And this is where CUDIS comes in with a good business model and a really compelling use case for blockchains and NFTs. Now, on the CUDIS data network, what you'll be able to do is turn your health data into a marketable asset that you retain control over. And this is because you'll be able to package your data, which is owned by you, into NFTs, which you can then effectively sell to data brokers, researchers, entrepreneurs, developers, and earn token rewards for yourself. So in a nutshell, I'm a fan of CUDIS for three broad reasons. Firstly, the very compelling use case. The well-being and longevity industry, it is rapidly expanding, not too surprising. This is an evergreen, multi-trillion-dollar industry because we all get old, we all get sick, and statistically, we die young if we don't look after our health. So anyone playing in the health and well-being industry has a huge global audience of customers to tap into. This is why I'm big on projects like STEPN, which I've been using every day for 3 years now, racking up 7,000 kilometers of walking and jogging, which I can, since recently, easily wrap a MasterCard around to spend in the real world. Deep in health projects like STEPN, like Sleepagotchi, and now CUDIS represent, in my opinion, some of the very best use cases for blockchain. The second reason why I like CUDIS is because, well, it actually leverages the strengths of blockchains to solve a centralization problem, which is why Web3 exists in the first place. Through blockchain technology, CUDIS enables people like you, like me, to actually exercise the data ownership rights entitled to us to our own health data, because we're able to package it into a self-custodial NFT and monetize it how and when we want to, instead of letting big tech companies milk our data and keep the profits to themselves. And the third and final reason why I like this project is the execution potential, I should say. They have a pretty competent founding team. They have a significant amount of financial backing so far, quite a bit of runway, and they're well integrated into the Web3 community. This is a pretty high profile, high momentum project, which you want to see because, let's be frank, Web3 is ultimately an industry of startups, and most startups statistically do fail in the end. So with that said, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is and get myself one of these CUDIS rings. In fact, one from their new Sporty series. Currently costs $500, and it's going to give me 5x rewards in what's called activity mode for the next 12 months. Not financial advice. I have no association with the team. This is my own money. And there we are, CUDIS, a project combining Web3, financialization, and health. Always a big fan of these projects. Let's hope the team can execute. Now, if there's enough interest, I'll do an update on the project down the track. For now, I just can't wait to get my hands on my new CUDIS ring. I'll see you guys in the next video.